What's going on, y'all? Zay's Perception. Just coming at y'all with this quick message. Continue to be yourself because people will judge you regardless. We live in a world where people are haters when they see somebody becoming successful. We live in a world where people love to run their mouth about things they don't understand. So I'm encouraging you, the viewer, who's watching my video right now, keep being yourself and be unapologetic, being your authentic, true, special self. Be unapologetic when it comes to that, because that's how God made you. That's what God wanted you to do. God wants you to be special and be unique, and be comfortable within your own skin, because people are going to judge you regardless. I'm here to tell you that right now. No matter how successful you are, no matter how great you are at your career, no matter how many people you help, no matter how much of a good person you are, people are always going to have something to say regardless. People are going to look at you and judge you by your looks. That's what a lot of people do. They judge people off their looks. They judge a book by its cover. Now, I will say, sometimes you can judge a book by its cover, and sometimes you may be right, but you can't always do that. That's not always the case. You can't always judge a book by its cover. That's why I don't do that. Unless I know what I know, unless I 100% know the full story, I shut my mouth. I shut up. I don't judge people, even though it is easy to judge. I have judged people before. Yes, I have. And I'm pretty sure all of y'all have judged somebody before. You've seen a bad person, you've seen a person doing no good, and you got to judging them. Yeah, we all have judged people because it's easy to judge, Yeah, man, this is so true, man. It's easy to judge. So understand that, when you're becoming more successful in life, or when you're doing things, or whatever you're not doing or what you're doing, people are going to judge you either way it goes. Either way you look at it, people are going to have something to say. People just want to run their mouth. People are comfortable with their opinions. People find pride in their opinions because people want to be right. So many people on this planet can't humble themselves and understand that they're not right sometimes. I don't know anything. I can admit when I'm wrong, but there's a lot of people who really, really take pride in just their opinions and thinking they know everything about something. That's why I just shut my mouth until I've actually got to know a person, until I've actually had a conversation, a deep conversation, enough of those to really gauge and see who a person really is. Like, I don't just judge a person off of how they look. I don't do that, but a lot of people do it. A lot of people do it. So understand that we live in a very superficial world. We live in a very, physical world where people only look at tangible things. So it doesn't matter what you stand for. It doesn't matter what your success is. People are always going to have a way to just butt in and judge you, and think they know about your life when they really don't know anything. So this is something that, when I come on here and talk about these topics, this is something that I have to work on, because that's going to happen all the time. And if you don't have people judging you, if you don't have people talking to you and talking to you about nonsense, hating on you, being envious, that means you're probably not really on your path the way you need to be on your path. Because if you don't see no haters, man, you probably ain't that successful. I'm just being honest. That's just from my perspective. That's just from my perspective. If you don't see no haters, then you're probably not generating the success, that you want to see. Because with success comes haters. With success comes envious people. With success comes jealous people. So just keep that in your minds. I got to keep that in my mind. I got to keep reminding myself of that every single day. More and more I try to become successful, the more and more I try to create the life that I always wanted, my dream life. There's going to be people that always have something to say. That's just something we all have to get used to. I could be sitting up here with $100 million in my pocket. I could be sitting up here with even $10 million in my pocket. People will still have negative things to say, probably even more. just because I'm super duper successful, so they're gonna find any reason to try to talk negative about me because they see that I'm successful. People are envious, people are jealous. And like I said a little bit earlier on in the video, people feel comfortable with their opinions. People feel comfortable with their opinions, man. People want to be right so bad, you know? But it's your job to be yourself no matter what. It's your job to be authentic to your, be authentic, be your true self no matter what, you know? Don't change yourself to try to impress somebody. You know? People gonna judge you regardless, so you might as well be yourself. Thank y'all for watching. More videos coming for y'all very soon. Y'all stay tuned. I got a lot of exciting content coming. I'm very excited about. Got a couple new things coming to the channel, man. Y'all gonna see the content. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. It's coming very, very soon. So keep y'all notifications on, subscribe, tell a friend, because things are about to get exciting on this channel. I'm telling y'all, I bet y'all that. So thank y'all for watching, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for all the support that's coming in. The shares, the likes, the subscribers. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Y'all don't understand. Y'all keep me going. I'm just grateful that I can have a community that I can build with. We can all self-improve together. You know, work out, whatever. Talk to each other about self-improvement. You know, about being authentic. Because I really stand for that, being authentic, you know, and being unique the way God made you to be. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.